Okay, thank you very much, Garth. Tony Ordino has pulled back into pit lane. We're hearing he is suffering some pretty chronic visibility issues in that car right now. That should do it.
Not so sure it will, Chad, in the rain. Brock Feeney assumes control of the field. He now needs to maintain no more than 80 kilometres an hour. No more accelerating or braking, no more weaving left to right as we await the safety car to make it into pit lane.
But behind him, they are getting some overlap, and this could be messy down at turn 1.
Don't like these slow restarts, Chad.
Oh, they're crawling all over each other. They're bumping and grinding already. The green flag flies. Brock Feeney picks up the throttle. Zach Best draws level. And did he get him before they got to the start line? That'll be the question. Garth is nodding. But let's just watch him rip through turn 1 through the haze. Best the leader, but maybe got there illegally.
So you're allowed to have overlap before the restart or the start in this matter, but you can't be passed before the control line. And the telling thing for me was Zach Best moved to first when they crossed the control line. So race control will no doubt be looking into that one. There's Reece McCarthy. He's off again. He had a moment down at turn 1 in qualifying. He's boulder wide again.
You reckon the folks at Tickford will be saying, hey, he lifted? There's precedence.
We saw that in the Repco Supercars Championship. Anton Di Pasquale and Shane Van Gisbergen.
With severe pressure, Jada gets him.
Jada sneaks up the inside. Oops. Nice job. There's Boys. He's gone around at the final corner, grabs a gear, and off he goes again. Luckily not to get contact there.
Fight is on here for second. Everingham on Feeney. And dependent on what happens with Zach Best, this could be for the race win.
Well, nice move by Everingham. He's had a win in these conditions in the past. Wow, Charter and Ojeda. The rear wing for Charter's gone. The team need to be on the radio quickly there if he gets going to remind him, but the outfield's so soggy here. We've had so much rain. Stephen Page is in the tyre barrier.
That's the end of the front straight. We've seen a few off down there. Safety car pulling back in. We get another restart. Let's see how it folds out this time with Best ahead of Everingham. We've been seeing really late restarts on the run to the flag here. It doesn't help that the green comes out quite late as well, so they really do have to stack up. Matt Charter's out of the car, sadly out of action. Looking forward to this restart. This could be very, very exciting. Here comes the restart in the Dunlop Series. Green flag is in the air. Overlap in the background. And that'll be D'Alberto to the inside of Brock Feeney. And Josh Fife's going to go sailing around all of them. They're going to go 3 wide down there at turn 1. There's no way that's going to work. Payne's off, Missouri's off. Payne's got a really big head of steam going, and he crunches the tyre barriers.
So those tyre barriers do a great job. Yes, there's heavy contact and big damage to Matt Payne's car.
You're going everywhere, Gar.
Well, they were 3 and 4 wide into their Chad. That's not going to work. So Payne, big contact. But they slowed his car down because there's a heavy concrete wall further into that runoff area. Missouri's followed him. Policina went in as well. That was massive, seriously over-ambitious at the restart by lots of drivers there. So back under safety car.
I just had absolutely nothing. Fuck.
Apologies for the language. That's
the safety car is out.
a very wounded Matt Payne down there at turn 1.
They should be able to get you free, and obviously there's that damage.
Jim Policina bogged up to the rotors. And Missouri's out of action. Gee, it's taken some big names.
So another slow restart. A few overlaps. Josh Fife here. He's going to go around the outside of everyone. And then Payne just comes out of the gloom straight ahead. And Missouri's follows him. You can see him once he gets onto the old drag strip there. That's a burnout pad now. You are a passenger and into those tyre bundles.
Shades of Michael Caruso going through the tyre bundle at Townsville. Watch the background here. Wow, that was just a sled.
Yeah, well, that's all burnout pad now for other events. So the rubber that's down on that tarmac, when it's wet, it's literally like ice. And this is the most graphic demonstration of how cars can't slow down in those situations. Those tyre bundles are staggered like that to slow the cars down. Yes, there's big contact and big damage. If they're not there, the next stop is a very solid concrete wall. We saw Mark Scaife go in there many moons ago with a massive crash. That's why these tyre bundles, they're chained together to arrest the car exactly like that. But just look at the speed that Payne went off in the background. Fife, who tried to go around the outside at turn 1, that wasn't going to work. He ends up in the paddock. Policina in the background, he's off as well.
That was a very dramatic race in the end. We're all queued up. Dunlop Series, red flag conditions here at Sydney Motorsport Park, penultimate round of the championship, and race control have decided that they will declare this race under the red flag conditions, which means it will not restart. And Garth, given that we didn't get the allotted distance in, it will be a no race.
We didn't get far enough into the race for it to be declared a true race, so all that
Control
drama.
to all personnel. This event has been declared. This race has been declared. It will not be resuming. All vehicles out via pit exit to the paddock. Thank you.
So that's the word from James Taylor, Motorsport Australia Race Control. Direct to the teams,
So
letting us know as well.
With that whole thing with Zach Best and
Well, that'll still get investigated.
Brock Finney, but there's no race.
There's no race, but they'll still investigate it.
Okay.
So I don't believe there'll be anything on the back of that, but still needs to go through process.